Hey, how are you guys doing? So, Shelly here again. I just wanted to share some stuff because yesterday we got to participate in what's called Youth Fest out at the Mercer County Sportsman's. And in doing so at the Mercer County Sportsman's, it's a day full of fun for kids 10 to 15, and they get to shoot archery. They get to go over to trap. They get to learn an education piece. Then they get to fish. They get survival skills. They get boat safety. And they also get muzzle loaders and 22 rifles. And occasionally, some years, depending if we have the instructors, pistols. So yesterday was the big day. It's the volunteers. We start from 8 o'clock. The kids start their activities at 9. They register at 8:30. They start at 9, and then they go all the way through until 5 o'clock. It's a great day because a lot of times you get to see these kids who grow up over the years and they remember you. And this year I got to do archery in the sense, well, actually my husband and a friend of ours, Stephanie, they did the archery. I just kind of hung back and I was the helper. And, it was just neat because the last 7 years I've ran the program of Youth Fest. But this year I got to actually just be at a station and see the kids, take time and talk with the kids and not have to worry about, does each station have their supplies? Is everything going the way it's supposed to go? Is the food going to be ready? Is there going to be enough food? And all those things. Because when you direct one of these things, you're it. You're that go-to person. And so this year, I stepped back. Last year was my last year. So this year, I stepped back, but I still got the enjoyment because I'm still participating. And it's just wonderful because then I get to talk with the kids. I get to encourage the kids, for the ones that are out there who love archery or love shooting sports. You got a few minutes to talk with them. And when you're talking with them, then I can encourage them to take 4-H shooting sports or go to Pheasants Forever because, hey, do you know that they do this or do that? Those are the things I love to do, and one of the things is that sometimes you lead a program, and I did a lot of the stuff myself and, with helpers, on the day of, but it was great to see that just leaving, you don't always have to be the leader. You don't always have to take control in that, but it was just great that the things that were put into place and built, they filled in those spots. They didn't fall in, they filled in. And they did a beautiful job. Registration went well. The kids were all taken care of. The food went well. The volunteers were all, still happy and organized. And it was great. It was great. So Jason, 2 thumbs up, bud. You did a really great job. But, my thing is go in and be a fixer and help organize and help do. But then you don't always have to be the one running the show. So even like I used to be a trustee out at the Sportsman's, I still love the Sportsman's. I love what it stands for, getting families together and out there. And I even helped build that part of the program in the sense that, it's building a legacy, or it's leaving a legacy, but it's building traditions and it's lasting generations and then leaving a legacy. But and it took time to do that. And I was a trustee, but I did not have to stay a trustee because you know what? Other people need to feel important. People need to feel like they can come in and make a difference and leave their mark, So, sometimes if whatever you're doing, you look at Congress, you look at the people out there who just stay in there forever and ever and ever, and it's a shit show, right? It looks like crap. Look at our country. But if those who can go in and make a positive impact and an influence, and then just say, you know what, bow out gracefully, still be involved, still help, still be there if people need you, but you don't have to be a leader like the Pelosi's and the Schumers and all that crap. Get the hell out of there. Let the ones who have to grow up in this stuff go make and forage for themselves in their future for the next generations. Because these people in their 90s, get the hell out of there. You're untouched with what needs to happen and how things are to go. And just sometimes what is the greater good? Is it you staying in there and making a mess? Because what quality of life are you adding? Or do you just back out and bow away and help? Be a helper. You can lead, but sometimes the leader has to know when to, hey, we need other leaders. Don't be a leader who wants followers. Be a leader who makes leaders. That's the difference there. That's what John Maxwell always said. And that has always been one of my favorite parts about that, is being a leader who builds leaders. I've never wanted to be a leader with followers. I mean, you may like what I do, you may appreciate what I do, but I expect and I would want those around me to step up and take over and do those things. So then maybe I can go help and do other stuff. So actually in my life, that's where I am now. And that's what I'm doing. So I volunteered in 4-H and learned all the shooting sports and different things like that and the different skills. And I still have those skills. I still have those abilities. I still have my business arrows and bows. But then now I want to work into the ministry. I want to be able to encourage others to be their best with God in their center. So that is where my life is going to now. So, I'm going to keep this one short, but this is just basically about, volunteering, do your part, do a good job. But also if you're a leader, sometimes it's just know when you have to have others lead. Build the platform so they can come in and fill it, not fall in it, but fill it and make it even better. Everyone had a really good day yesterday, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters. It's a collaborative of all the people and working together. So I hope you guys are encouraged. So be encouraged, be kind, and be blessed. And just know that it's not always being the leader. You can lead, you can organize, you can set the pace, but then you got to let it happen.